What's up, everybody? Welcome into a fresh, quick and easy Keepin It Breezy episode featuring the West Regional Sweet 16 matchup between the Wildcats of Arizona and those Dirty Pigs of Arkansas. Spark one up, let's break this baby down. Arizona flat out dominated the Razorbacks in this game, never trailing. My biggest takeaway here was they just bullied these pigs in the paint. Arizona had 60 paint points. They got to the charity stripe 39 times, hitting 30 of them. And they also shot 64% overall from the floor. My goodness. Arizona became the first team to score over 100 points on less than 9 3-point attempts in an NCAA tournament game since Indiana in 1999. Just too big, too strong, too good for these Arkansas Razorbacks. They smacked them 109-88 to advance to their 12th Elite Eight appearance in program history, their first since 2015. Let's close the book here on the Razorbacks of Arkansas. They had a pretty good season, man. This was a really good team. They finished the year 28-9 overall. They won the SEC tournament, got a 4 seed. Yeah, they got smacked by 21 here. Biggest loss for Calipari in his tournament career. But this was a solid Arkansas squad this season. A fun team, too, surrounded by Darius Acuff, a real dude. He had athletic wings and bigs around him. A few highlights here from the athletic bigs. The main dude that I wanted to see in this West Regional was Darius Acuff Jr. Now, I saw Arizona 3 weeks prior out here in Boulder, so Koa Pete, Braden Burries, you're some bad boys, big-time talent, but I wanted to see Darius Acuff Jr. I think he's a top 5 pick, no doubt about it. I'm surprised he's not more in that conversation for number 1, but that's fine. We'll keep him under the radar. He gets to his spots. He's got a tight handle. His strong frame, my goodness. He knows how to create contact. Great vision. He reminds me a lot of Stephon Marbury. In this game against Arizona, Darius Acuff Jr. had 28 points on 8 of 19 shooting and 11 of 14 from the charity stripe. The boy was living at the line. Supporting Acuff, as usual, was freshman guard Malik Thomas. He had 17 points and 4 boards. He hit a big 3. And, of course, Billy Goat Richmond. He had 13 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists, also hitting a big 3 before getting ejected after a flagrant 2. It's too bad Arkansas was in the same region as Arizona, as I really could have seen Darius Acuff Jr. lead them further through March. But the Pigs, the Razorbacks, they've actually been to 5 out of the last 6 Sweet 16s, the last 2 from Coach Cal. Coach Cal, best recruiter in the game. He's not best X's and O's. You see teams go to halftime, make adjustments. He doesn't. Best recruiter in the game. He knows how to coach talent, but he's always bitching about something, always crying to the refs, bitching to his assistants. He got teed up in this game for bumping his gums. Gotta love to see it. He's also just the third coach to lead 4 different programs to a Sweet 16, so that's something there. He's always going to refill his rosters with NBA talent, so we're going to see what Arkansas will have for us next season in the SEC. Arizona has been looking like a national title contender all season long. They have the best 6-man rotation in the nation. All 6 guys in this game against Arkansas scored at least 14 points. Leading the way was Braden Burries. Smooth 2-way shooting guard, got a soft buttery jumper, can take it to the hole, finish through contact. In this game against Arkansas, he had 23 points on 7 of 11 shooting to go along with 5 rebounds. Probably the best NBA prospect on the team, Koa Pete, not far behind Burries, the big, strong, physical power forward. Got a nice spin move in the paint. He had 21 points in this game against Arkansas on 8 of 11 shooting. Another guy that I'm starting to really like, a Swiss Army knife, you might say, Ivan Karchenkov, the freshman from Germany. 2-way wing. He's flying up NBA draft boards right now with the performances he's putting on in the NCAA tournament. He's going to guard your best player. He's going to be tough and physical and rebound. He can distribute a little bit. He's really opening the eyes of some NBA GMs. In this game against Arkansas, he had 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. And of course, at the point guard position, you got the Big 12 Player of the Year, Jaden Bradley. You know, he's also tough. He's going to guard your best player along with Karchenkov. Good distributor, leader. I've really come around on Jaden Bradley. I wasn't a big believer in him before the season, but he's really proved a lot to me. In this game against Arkansas, Bradley had 14 points, 4 boards, and 5 dimes. And of course, I can't fail to mention the Lithuanian lurch in the middle, Big Mo Krivas, one of the best defensive players in the whole nation. Big, strong, physical, got a nice hook. In this game against the Pigs, he had 14 points and 5 boards. And of course, I'm not going to leave out the Big 12 Sixth Man of the Year, Toby Awaka. Pound for pound, the strongest dude in the game this season. My goodness, his IQ is also top level. Just a great fit with this Arizona squad. In this game against Arkansas, he had 14 points and 7 boards off the bench. To wrap up this Keepin It Breezy, let's keep talking about Arizona, because they made a good Arkansas squad look pretty silly, slapping them 109-88. Arizona would move on to Saturday in the Elite Eight to take on the Boilers of Purdue, and oh boy, Purdue came out hot, taking a 7-point lead into the halftime break. But Arizona would seriously flip the script on the Boilers, committing 0 second-half turnovers and defeating Purdue 79-64 to advance to their 5th Final Four in school history, their first since 2001. Koa Pete led the Wildcats in that one with 20 points, becoming the 4th freshman ever to have 20-plus point Sweet 16 and Elite 8 games. Shout out to the head coach, Tommy Lloyd, the man in charge. This is his 5th season in Tucson. He owns the most wins for any coach through their first 5 years coaching Division I men's college basketball. Their seeds, since he's been there, they were a 1, a 2, a 2, a 4, and then a 1 again this year. But you know what? Not a lot of March success. Arizona, Tommy Lloyd, they were famously that 2 seed that lost to 15-seeded Princeton a couple of years back, and Arizona with Tommy Lloyd had never made it past the Sweet 16. I'm happy for Tommy Lloyd and these boys finally breaking through. But you know what? Big bad Michigan awaits the Wildcats in Indianapolis for a Final Four heavyweight title bout. My goodness. Michigan, Arizona, the 2 best teams all season long. That's what we've been wanting to see. I wish it was in the national championship game, but nevertheless, all eyes have to be on the Wildcats and the Wolverines on Saturday night. I appreciate everybody coming out, listening to this fresh, quick and easy, keeping it breezy. But in my opinion, Arizona, they're running through this freaking tournament, and they remain my national title pick. Bear down, baby.